What's up, guys? Baba Ganoush back again. Today I'm doing something that I've wanted to do a lot over the past year. I'm playing a game called Elite Dangerous. If you don't know what it is, being the fact this is the first video in the series that I'm gonna do, I'll give you a quick rundown. It's basically a space simulator. I mean, you start off in a ship, a really small ship, and you're basically thrust into space to kind of make a living. And you can do combat, trading, you can do exploration, which is what I'm doing right now. And the entire game basically consists of our galaxy, the Milky Way, and you can explore the entire galaxy. And I don't know if that actually resonates with some of you, but it is humongous. I mean, the world that this game is in is completely, it's just enormous. There's a lot of places to see, lots of stuff to do. And you can do whatever tickles your fancy. I mean, whatever interests you, whether it be combat or just exploring and whatnot. You can do whatever you want. It's up to you. I'm currently on a trip right now. I left the bubble, which is like a small section of space that is colonized of humans, and it consists of probably about like a width of about 300 light years, which I'll show you in a bit. So I'm currently exploring right now. I'm about 20,000 light years away from human civilization. If you look at my ship, I have an Anaconda, 40, 42, 43 light year jump range on it right now. So that means I can jump 43 light years at a time. I am elite in exploration. These are kind of my rundown stats. This is my ship, and that is the core of our galaxy. I'm pretty far away, so you can kind of see, the entire core of our system from far away, which is pretty cool. So, pretty much what I'm doing right now is I went on a big expedition. I left the bubble, and I went straight down to what's known as the Formidine Rift. If you don't know what the Formidine Rift is, you can go look it up. It's a big area of space that there's a lot of mystery to it. There was a lot of lore involved with the books of the game. It was an area of space that had a lot of mystery to it that a lot of explorers went out there to like go try to figure out what the mysteries are, what's in this area of space, and like no one actually knew what was going on. Well, what happened is someone found a mega ship, which is like a humongous ass ship. It looks like a space station, but it's a ship, and it has the potential to jump really long distances. Like a normal jump range is in the 30s and 40s for exploration. These ships can jump massive like jumps, so that's pretty cool. um, but yeah, so I went out and I took an expedition out there to the Formidine Rift. um, I went to the mega ship that was found, and that took about, I want to say, a good while. I don't know what the exact light years that I traveled was, but it took me a while. And as you see on the screen, I mean, I'm pretty much jumping from system to system right now. And like if I see something worthwhile of scanning, or getting a screenshot or something, I'll stop and go scan it and kind of go look at it and record it. So what you're seeing right now is a series of events of me jumping from a few systems and finding some cool stuff that I thought it was worthwhile showing in a video. So the series that I want to do is called Expedition Diaries. So it would be some clips here and there of of my journeys on an expedition. And right now I'm pretty far away. So what I do is I jump to a system and I explore it. If there's something worthwhile, I'll go look at it. So what you're looking at right here, this is the full map of the game. This is our galaxy. I mean, it's fucking humongous. It's absolutely ginormous. I've been all the way down to that plot down there called Beagle Point. It's far as fuck away. Um, but yeah, so this area right here, this is what's known as the bubble, where it's human colonized space. So I'm pretty far away from all that. Like, this is where the majority of the players are in the game. If you look, this is what's known as the bubble. So that's where the majority of everyone is at. So when I started this trip, I started there, and then I basically went way down here, if you see. So I went down here, which this area is the Formidine Rift. This blue marker, that's where the megaship that was found is. This is where the Formidine Rift is. And then after that, I took some screenshots, which I'll include later. And I went way up here, and I just reached this area about a day ago, and now I'm going straight up here to this marker, and then I'm going to what's known as Colonia, which is right here. So it's about another 20,000 light years away from where I'm currently at. Um, and Colonia is about one of the only areas of space that has a space station. There's a whole story behind Colonia and the mega ship that's out there, but I'm currently headed out there right now. It'll probably take me a couple days to reach it because I'm pretty much, I'm traveling like a couple hundred light years every day. So, um, or like not like a couple hundred light years, like a couple thousand light years a day. So, yeah, I mean, this system right here, I found what I call a like a lava world. Um, you know, it's a world. It's actually like a rocky based world, and as you see, I'm scanning. If you look at that screen at the bottom left, it's a rocky ice world. But when you look at it and you get really close, you'll see that it looks like it's a lava world, kind of like it has magma on it. And these are always cool to find. It's a they're not too rare, but it's nice to see them, and I think it's worthwhile stopping and scanning it. And like as you scan planets or stars or black holes, they're all worth like X amount of money whenever you trade them in of the data that you scan. So it's like everything is worth like X amount of money. So this right here is a water world that I thought was an Earth-like. Um, so finding water worlds and the Earth-like worlds, those are pretty cool to stop, scan, and kind of get a view of. I mean, in the background, you have a full view of the galactic core in the back, and you can see it. It just looks amazing. So I thought it was worthwhile stopping and including this in the video. I thought it was worthwhile to do, and I just think it's a beautiful shot. So I stopped there, and I forgot how much a water world is actually worth. But yeah, so I stopped here. I got a little screenshot. I took a little clip of it, and then I head off. And as you see it from the cockpit view, it looks great. But yeah, I mean, there's so much in this game to just do and explore, and I thought it would be a great series to do. This is the system map. This shows you everything in that system, and that's the water world that I just scanned. So, but yeah, I mean, I just thought that it would be a cool series to start doing. Kind of kind of take a journey, or like a look into my journeys of space. So this is another, what I thought was a water world. I think this might be a high metal content world. I can't remember right, but these kind of look like Earth in a way, but they're not actually Earth-like worlds. They're what's called high metal content worlds, but they kind of look very similar to Earth. So to me, they're always worth stopping and taking a scan, and I think they're actually worth a good bit of money when you sell the data to a station. So like what you do whenever you explore, you can scan, stars, planets, everything, and all of those things are worth some sort of money when you trade them into a station. So like, Earth-like worlds I think are worth like 600,000 or something like that. So I mean, I've seen a couple of them on this trip so far. I've scanned a lot of planets. I've got a lot of data from each system. Each time that you jump into a system, if you honk, like it's known as honking, you kind of scan that system of like everything that's in there, and it's known as honking, and you can kind of get a little bit of money off of knowing what's in that system. So I mean, that's pretty cool too. But yeah, I mean, I've been rambling on for 10 minutes. The video is about to come to a close. I just thought I would do this video, kind of show you guys what I'm trying to cook up. I want to do Expedition Diary videos, show you some cool sights in my travels in the galaxy, which I think will be pretty neat. At the end of the video, I'm going to show you the mega ship and an Earth-like world I captured on the way to the Formidine Rift that I thought was really nice. And so yeah, this This is an Earth-like world about 20,000 light years away from the bubble that I thought was pretty neat. And then in the next photo, you're gonna see the megaship that I found called the Zurara. And that's it. That's what was found way out here. Nobody knew it was out here. Someone just found it, which is crazy because there's so many systems out here in this galaxy, and I just thought it was worthwhile putting up. So yeah. Anyways, if any of you are fans of Elite Dangerous, feel free to come back and watch my series on Elite. If you don't know anything about Elite, I suggest going watch some videos on it, check and see if it's something that you like, and I'll be back in the next video. Peace.